I'm telling you again. This is proof of how blessed I am because I have the privilege and the pleasure to call this young lady my friend. I'm telling you, she is a powerful woman, none other than Miss Sharon Ross Ingram. She is an attorney. She is the CEO of the International Center for Strategic Planning. Did I say it right?
You
And
said it right, girl.
she's a mom. I mean, she's done some incredible things with her son. I mean, I could just go on and on and on, but I am not going to hold her from you any longer because she is going to be talking on June 20th. Now, that's Saturday. She's going to be talking about the magic of speaking, how you can attract those high paying customers with your speaking business. So, you all, again, you know what to do. Help me give a round of applause to my friend,
Thank
Lady
you.
Sharon. Woo!
Hey, how are you? Hi, everyone.
Welcome,
Out there.
welcome.
No,
How are you?
it's a good day. It's a good day, honey. It is just a really good day. I'm just blessed to be here with you and share some of this stuff, and hopefully we can really help a lot of people here.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I was telling you, we had several challenges trying to log on, so I
Yes,
already
we do.
know what you're going to say. It's going to be powerful because we know the enemy didn't want you to say it, but hey, we are
Exactly.
victorious. Isn't that right?
Amen. Amen.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Sharon, I'm going to get right to it because I know you've got to go. I want you to share with everyone why it is so important for them to be in your session on June 20th. And mind you now, if you can't be there in person, you can actually get the replay for $24.99. You can't beat that. All of the sessions for the entire
Exactly.
day, right? So, but tell us,
Exactly.
what do they need to know about how to increase their business or speaking business? And it's just for those who want to be speakers, who want to
Oh,
go in the
no,
speaking business.
no. When I first started speaking over 2 decades ago, I did it purely to promote my law practice at the time. So I was using speaking as marketing or speaking as a lead generator. And I didn't even know that there was a profession for speaking. And then when I realized that people were actually getting paid just to speak, it became a whole new revenue center all on its own. But still to this day, speaking remains the number one way that I attract clients. I'm talking about six-figure clients. Then this is why you absolutely need to know this. And that's why the investment you're going to make in this summit and to attend a session like this pays for itself, 100-fold, because what you're going to be getting is lessons that it took me decades to learn. You're going to learn it all right here in this short time. And if you put it into practice, I promise you, it is going to leverage. And that's because really, pound for pound, dollar for dollar, there is no better way to market your service or even your product than speaking. There's a lot of reasons behind that, but I tell you, I do all kinds of speaking. But when I really look at where all of my best clients have come from, it came because they heard me somewhere, and in that short period of time, they got to know, like, and trust me, and want to take the next step with me in a big way. And then I had my funnel system created to just bring them along for the ride, and then they became really, really great clients. But that process would have just taken so much longer had it not been in person in that way. So we'll talk about the virtual side too, because COVID has changed quite a few things in that regard, but the underlying principles remain the same. And I can't wait to share them.
Oh my goodness. So let me ask you this real quick now. There are people who are on and say, yeah, I hear you. That sounds good. That makes sense, right? But I know the number one fear in the world, they say, is what? Public speaking, right? So are you someone that's like shaking in their boots, that's like petrified, that's even afraid to admit that they are afraid of speaking?
Well, I can't say that now. But yeah, there was a time, where, part of my routine was to take several capsules of ginger an hour before a presentation to settle my stomach, because that's how nervous I would be. And I could literally feel the butterflies, so to speak, in my stomach. So yeah, that was me. And of course, like anything over time that you do enough over and over again, it becomes habitual, part of just who you are. And so that's where I am today. But I can honestly say back in the day, but there was really interesting when people say that the number one fear of public speaking, is public speaking. And I really think that almost in many respects correlates about why so many people really don't ever grow their businesses or are so unfulfilled in their careers. It's because they don't do the public speaking. There's real gold there, and I just really hope that we can help mine some of that gold for all the viewers who tune in.
Awesome. Well, you heard it. She used some key words there. She said mine some of the goals. So that means it's going to be some work. It takes effort. But when you plug yourself in on June 20th, Sheryn is going to give you, you can go to the Winter Summit. You see right down here scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Go ahead and register. I'm telling you, you can look at her bio. You can see the proof of documentation in her business. And mind you, did you hear her say 6-figure clients?
And that's right.
That's
Deborah, I'm going to add one more thing there because I really want to emphasize that, there's a lot of people who want to speak, but they think having a great story or being able to speak is the key to those great clients, and it's not. There's a lot of people with a story to tell, but why should someone pay you to hear yours? There's a lot of people who can actually get up and get applause and standing ovations that doesn't translate to your bank account. I'm telling you, in fact, some of us in the business call it the curse of the standing ovation. Being able to speak well is not the key to making money speaking. It is a requirement, or dare I say, part of the equation, but it is not the complete part of the equation. That's the piece I really want to share with you. So no, I'm not going to tell you how to give a better speech, but I'm going to tell you about how to make it as a business where you can really make money you can live off of and be a benefit and help the world in doing so.
Well, you heard it from her. Again, we're looking forward to seeing you, Sheryn, on June 20th. So excited. Your time actually is going to be at 12:15 on that day. And again, guys, you could go to, you see it scrolling at the bottom of the screen, thewintersummit.com. Go ahead and get registered right away. There's a discount code on there at the top. You can use that as well. But we're looking forward to seeing you so that you can take this information and apply it to your life and have that impact, because this is the time. This is the time, as many have said. Richard Snow, who you hear from him, said, "This is our wealth agenda. This is it. This is about economic empowerment. This is what we're talking about." And so you can increase your income. Therefore, you can give back to our community, to your community. This is what we're about. So we look forward to seeing you June 20th. Again, Sheryn, I love you, sis. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
And we're signing off on another awesome episode of Wealthy Sistas TV. I'm Deborah Hartnett. Continue to have the most